How are we doing? I hope you guys are fantastic. Welcome to the video. What we're going to be discussing today is another small YouTuber channel's sort of experience, two YouTube channels actually, and where we can relate. Because as I was reading this subreddit, I was like, man, I agree. It's so relatable. But the subreddit itself, the reason I got to the subreddit was because I was trying to see if VidIQ, which is a YouTube analytics optimizer, is worth a subscription. They were offering it, and I just started recently using it earlier today, and then just trying to see if it would be worth getting the boosted version of it. So I came across this subreddit, but what I had actually found was some other small channels had some rants or just experience, and I related to it a lot because I thought I was the only person who specifically went through what I went through. But once you start to really look outside of yourself and see what other people are talking about, especially in a similar place as you, which that is a common thing, you'll find that a lot of people, well, not a lot, but more than you think, a lot meaning more than you think, are going through the similar stuff that you're going through. In this case, what I see here is what I'll just read through it. And it's not even this person's post, it's the person after it. I related to it heavily, so make sure you stay in tune for that and comment your thoughts and experiences too. Making this place, let's make it a place to relate, you know, share any frustrations, share any achievements, etc. So the guy pretty much says that he downloaded the extension, but he didn't want to get the subscription because he didn't really see any growth and it was costly. In that bottom bit, he mentions his long answer being that he was in the gaming niche and he started to blend in shorts into his content, but he kind of didn't see the return of investment from the shorts. Or let's just say he didn't see the viewers get translated into his long form content. And he started to, as he mentions here, YouTube had become a super unhealthy passion where I love analytics and content creation, but my interest in metrics had become an actual obsession with vidIQ as a major catalyst. So vidIQ, the thing about vidIQ, which I noticed today, that when I downloaded the Google extension today, it is heavily in your YouTube interface, on your channel and other people's videos and channels. You see the analytics everywhere, and you do become very hyper focused on it, especially if you're not, especially if you're easy to get to pay attention to those sort of things on your screen. It takes up a lot of the stuff on my screen. I'm starting to see analytics everywhere. It became a data analysis center. With videos not doing well and how much time and energy I put into making content, I was happy to publish. The burnout grew terribly. Ooh, this one is, I feel this one in the soul. Duck marbles, bro. I feel this one so heavily. That sentence there, that sentence with videos not doing well and how much time and energy I put into making content that I was happy to publish, the burnout grew terribly. So the happiness of being able to create the content, express yourself, be creative, and go through the effort of having to going through the effort and time of having to create this, edit this, publish it, schedule it, is part of the process. However, on the other end, not getting the results where you would like, then this comes with comparing yourself to others. So you want viewers like other people have viewers. You want money like how other people have money from YouTube. When you don't see that, you get burnt out because you're investing a lot of time and energy with an expected return. And there is a bridge there. You know, there is something to fix. Maybe you shouldn't be expecting anything out of it. Clearly, just treat it as a hobby and then you'll work towards it. And that's advice I could take. You know, I'm speaking out of a place. I don't know where I'm speaking out of because it's something that I will start to take into effect as soon as possible. And basically he ended up deleting his channel because of it. It looks like I'm considering creating a new channel and using everything I've learned over the past 3.5 years to really guide my passion in creation. But yeah, if you read all of that, I appreciate your time. It was a very good take. Let's just see what this guy says. So he says, I think you should try again and not be afraid just to ride the shorts wave for a while if that works. If that is what works for your channel at the time. Eventually people will go to regular videos, but there are plenty of channels on YouTube right now that are primarily shorts driven, and that's fine. If you believe your content if you believe in your content, someone else will too. It just takes different amounts of time for your audience to find you. Definitely, I agree. You know, there is an element of You may get your audience immediately. The video you post your first 1 to 10 videos may blow up crazily, and you instantly get your audience. You may get your audience very soon, very soon after you start. It may take you a long time. We're talking years. Like, I've been doing it for 2 years. You can end up doing it for 5 years, 6 years before you really grow a core audience and a big viewing and following. It may be the case that it never happens. Sometimes it's not for you. And in Islam, it teaches you that when something's not for you, you'll know it, right? You'll find something else, and your passion for it may fizzle out, and you'll realize one way or another that maybe some things you can't do. Some things you can't do. Some things are not meant for you, and you'll find something else. Just keep your eyes open, stay positive about it. And that's with me trying so many different things in the past 5 years. I must have tried 10 different business ideas or career ventures that weren't for me. And even as much as effort as I put in some of them were only weeks, some of them were months, some of them were years. One of them I actually spent 3.5 years into it, but I stopped it. I'll talk about that more at another time, but it's not the right time for it. So yeah, so he continues on and says an extra thing that he didn't mention is that all of his short moments were from his regular videos, and I did all that I possibly could to drive short viewers to my regular content, but nothing worked. So it's important to note that my shorts went off topic from my standard content. Essentially what it likely was is that, for example, if you as a streamer, you do your stream and then you edit that into gaming clips, or if you do a long form video, you edit that into short form clips. So this Giggles TV, and I have Giggles TV's YouTube channel up as well, just shout out Giggles. But Giggles, I'm gonna say she, because I'm assuming from the profile pictures, looks like a VTuber, like a woman VTuber. Basically what she says, I relate to a lot. And as I was starting to read it, I was like, let me just record a video on this just to see if anyone else relates as much as I do. She says that, yeah, I can totally relate. A lot of my subs came from my shorts, and my shorts are part of my videos too. But my videos get less views no matter what I do. I try to upload the videos early in the morning, afternoon, evening on a specific day. Then I will change the title and thumbnail, or try to make the video shorter, etc., etc. I relate to that already. Off the rip, I relate to that. And basically, why I relate to this is just that everything she's mentioned is stuff I've tried to do. Trying to make the video shorter, trying to upload at different times of the days, trying to upload on certain days, thinking that will change much. But a lot of it comes down to luck, and trying to focus as well on the thumbnail and title, optimizing those things. Again, a lot of it comes down to luck and timing. If it's the right time for you, you'll find it. I've learned that in Islam, that Allah's timing is the best timing. Times where I thought I was ready for something, I wasn't ready. And when I thought I wasn't ready, I was really ready for it. So to continue on, I started editing my long plays into shorter videos, played Alien Isolation and made a video into about 16 minutes. Worked pretty hard on it. The editing took me ages and my views were not what I was expecting. It's only just reached 100 now, and that was a year ago. A year ago it was uploaded. Not trying to sound ungrateful, but the videos I had put up before were getting 300 to 1,000 odd views. But due to them being reaction videos like Nuke's top 5. So at the time, I was like, what am I doing wrong? It sucked because my original goal was to play games, but it started becoming more of a reaction channel and it got kind of draining. Ooh, that's another point I relate. That whole paragraph I relate with. Trying to chop down a long video, especially a gaming video, just to make it a sensible length for a new content creator, so that people can invest their time into you. They're way more likely to watch a video of yours that's 15 minutes as opposed to something that's an hour, 30 minutes. And I do see that with a lot of small creators who post their full gaming playthroughs, and you look at their channel and they probably have like 300 subscribers to 1,000. And where their goal is to grow, hopefully, they're posting hour and a half videos, 2-hour videos. But you need to break that down into at least 15-minute to 20-minute videos where people can invest time in you, not knowing who you are. Because for these bigger creators, people have put their trust in this creator because they've built that reputation. So when, for example, a Corey Kenshin, a Queso, when they upload videos, people already trust the kind of content they make, so they're willing to invest their time into them. But if you're just someone who's up and coming, you need to think about it in that way. how do I make it so that it's a sensible time where people can invest time into watching me and build trust into knowing that I can make entertaining, educational, just generally good content. Let's just see. Editing, let's just see the rest of this. Editing was getting too much for me too. So I started streaming again on Twitch and just uploading the VOD to YouTube. Less editing. And I can go about doing my other stuff once the stream is over. But I'm not taking it as seriously as I had been. Before I was very much, I must stream these days for this long and play these games, blah, blah, blah. Whereas now, cool, I finished the game. I'll stream again at some point and play something else. I haven't done so in a week because I've been enjoying playing games off stream and watching TV with my partner. Far more relaxing than getting up, editing, doing a thumbnail, check analytics, make shorts for YouTube and TikTok, etc., etc. And you see how I'm reading it? It just sounds long, doesn't it? Editing, thumbnail, analytics, shorts, YouTube, TikTok. I treat it more as a hobby than going fully in and burning myself out. I did that for 3 years. But if I keep reminding myself this is a hobby to relax and have fun, it stops me feeling overwhelmed. Damn, okay. That was really good. That was really, really good. That last bit there is, again, something that's so relatable to me that I have definitely taken it very seriously in the last 2 years. I've very much been like, I need to do these days. I need to be at least showing up once a week minimum. And doesn't sound like a big commitment, but it is, because every week is a part of every week has had YouTube as a part of it at some point. So my benchmark, my lowest I can accept was 1, and my benchmark was probably around 3 to 5 a week, trying to aim for that number. It was very taxing, and I'm acting like I'm done with that life. I am kind of transitioning or pivoting into doing more so that it can be less mentally stressful, because it is very stressful having to, the stream itself, look, I'm just playing a game or maybe reacting to stuff, but having to edit it into clips, edit the videos, think about stuff, posting it, and then worry about the analytics later on, it can become very taxing, especially if you're not getting the views that you want. You're just thinking about, oh, what am I doing wrong? Exactly like that question of what is going on here? Like, how do I improve, when you need to realize it's out of your control? So you need to think about, change your perspective on it. So yeah, and unfortunately, I checked their channel, and it looks like they had a joint channel, her and her partner. They no longer posted. They haven't posted since June, which is quite some time for a gaming channel to not post for that long. But hey, I hope they find what they enjoy in their life. You know, maybe it's not YouTube, maybe it's something else. But all in all, I related to this so much. I did a video venting on this whole idea of streaming and YouTube earlier today. So when I see this, I'm like, yeah, thank God that other people can relate. Alhamdulillah. Shorts will kill your channel, period. Short watches are like brain rot. You can never convert short viewers to long form viewers. Starting channel now should only start with long form content unless your channel is a shorts channel. Started my workout channel, did a lot of research to find out that shorts were created to compete with TikTok. Exactly, it were. That's true. Unless you just want TikTok type of content that doesn't generate that much income, or just do long forms. Will take a minute to get there, but it will keep your channel and algorithm. Sorry guys about my reading. It's probably it's terrible. One viral short on long form channel will just terminate your long form views permanently. It is an interesting take, and I'll be honest, I never really have an opinion on anything, to be honest. I am slowly getting better on it, just being opinionated. But with my channel, if I try to think about on the spot, this is literally just on the spot right now. I think that I know that the shorts that I posted on my main channel, SamiChance, and the shorts on my SamiChance live, that short form content did not translate into my long form content or my live content. For me, that's a fact. I haven't been confirmed that in my live chat. No one from the live chat said, hi, I'm a viewer. Well, actually, wait, that's only happened like once or twice. But no one's actually came into the chat and said, oh, I'm a live viewer, I'm a shorts viewer, and I've come to watch your streams, and stuck there and just kept coming back. And the same with the videos. That's never happened either. So it is a very low percentage and almost minimal and negligible. But it depends on the content creator. I don't think this is a fair statement to say. You know, you can, for example, I'm just trying to think on a spot of maybe I Show Speed, for example. If he had the way he went viral was someone else posted his clip, was someone else had clipped him and posted on World Star Hip Hop, and he found out about that after. So someone posted his clip. But I genuinely think that if he decided to start posting clips of his NBA playthrough back then when he was a young kid, he would have gone viral and that would have translated into his streams. But if you're able to make it a thing where people want to watch more of you, they'll find a way to, whether it's continuing to watch your shorts, manually searching for you. If you are that type of creator that stands out, people will do that. But that's a very small percentage of people, because most of us are just regular, monotone, relaxed people. Not everyone's gonna shout and scream and make a big scene, because that takes a lot of energy and it's a lot of stress as well. With that being said, and let me just see this last bit as well before I end this. No, they're just content farmers that try hard to appeal desperate people that want to start YouTube channel but are clueless. All you need is an idea that's good enough and a lot of commitment. The rest should come on its own, but don't chase trends in these crappy shorts. Think like drawing art. You have no idea. You have an idea and skill does the rest, basically. Content farmers, then in your opinion, is there any risk or downside of giving them access to my channel? Closer to my point, or should I do that? Yeah, I don't think that's a problem. It's super overpriced, $5 a month. And I guess I don't really want to. This is not me talking about VidIQ. I think you should get VidIQ if you want to look at analytics and get very SEO, which is search engine optimization. If you want to look at keywords and hashtags and trying to your best to make things as searchable as possible and discoverable, maybe VidIQ might be your place to be. And then if you look at the free, make sure you just try the free. Why am I even giving advice about this? Look, basically, I'm just going to finish since I already started. Use the free version, see if you like it. If you find that the analytics side is getting too much for you and you feel that it's stripping away creativity because you're just so focused on the numbers and trying your best to strip away from what you can authentically put out, then probably don't use it. But if you find that it adds to what you're doing and you're able to use it to benefit your creativity, finding that balance between creativity and keyword optimization, whatever you want to call it, or creativity and analytics, if you find a good balance and you think that you want to actually spend some more money to figure out more, then definitely get into it. That's a good option, I guess, because they have a lot more different features that you need to pay for. But make sure you check that stuff. And this is definitely not financial advice, so don't look at me for any of that, please. With that, I really wanted to focus on the points regarding the small channels. I relate to this so much, and it just, for me, it is reassuring that knowing that, you know, when you're going through a struggle and you see someone else going through the same struggle, you can find that as a source of reassurance, knowing that I'm not alone in this. You know, a lot of this, my pressure I put on myself is thinking that I'm alone. And first things first is that in my recent weeks, probably since October until now, I've gone so much closer to Islam and so much closer to Allah and what He teaches us, and what the Prophet ﷺ, Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, teaches us. That's got me also realizing that I'm never alone. Allah is always with me, protecting me, watching me, guiding me, and putting me on a good path. Alhamdulillah. Secondly, looking at other creators in my size or in the type of niche that I do, it helps me understand that I'm not alone in experiencing times of feeling stressed out, feeling like no one's watching, feeling like I'm doing something wrong, insecure, I guess, anxious, all of those things. Seeing other people go through that stuff, it helps me think that, okay, the same way I would like to give them advice if I was their friend, I need to take myself and use that advice for myself, give myself that advice and actually apply it. So yeah. And I guess with this video recorded I just did now, it helps me verbalize how I feel. You know, when I'm under pressure to record this video, I have to speak and find ways to communicate to you guys that are watching what's happening with the video. You know, what's the advice? What's the outcome out of all of this? What am I even talking about? And when I find a way to verbalize that, I can actually apply that into my own life, because I've just realized, I've just learned a way to teach something to someone else or explain something, and that will do wonders to how I move forward moving in the future. Now, with that being said, I'm gonna end the video here. But thank you to Giggles TV and Duck Marbles and I guess Nogadtist, because this subreddit was very good. It just showed me a lot of. It just helped me a lot with relating to other creators on a way that I thought that I probably couldn't in in a long time. So alhamdulillah, thank God for that. Appreciate you guys if you're watching. Share in your comments any experiences you've had, anything that you want to share. I'm definitely more than happy to answer and relate to you, because a lot of it, if you don't think I wouldn't relate, you'll be surprised. You know, you'll be surprised. I'll probably have experienced it in some way, shape, or form, or in a completely different way that is similar to what you're going through. Leave a like on the video. Let me know what your favorite part is. Take care. Thank you.